fire. Oh, God. All right, guys, coming at you with a hot fire flames video today. Talking about the Pro Mod.
You like that? You like that? I like that.
Right there, we got Chris in the video. Chris, say what up. Sorry, took too long. Matt, say what's up. Sorry, that took too long as well.
Because there's nothing like it, and there really isn't anything to compare it with.
We're just rolling into this video. Got some very important news to tell you guys.
I eat pears now and shit like that. Shout out to all the pear.
Double entry day today, ellisnasty.com. Got a bunch of new merchandise out there. I'm gonna put all the shirts up. I'm gonna put, oh, whoa. I'm giving people the entries, all right? So we got the peanut gallery back there. I'm gonna put all the different shirts we got up on screen here so you guys can check out our badass merch. Giving away my 650 horsepower, nitrous fed Trailblazer, RC component wheels, thing's bad to the bone, leather seats, heated seats. Matt, how good does that thing ride?
What?
The Trailblazer.
Oh. That is a slick ride.
Best giveaway yet?
My alter ego purchased a shirt.
Oh my God. Chris, talk to me about the Trailblazer.
It's nice. I had one. Yours is nicer.
Woo!
Mine caught fire on 95.
Yep, this one's not catching fire. The only fire it's going to do is put fire on everyone else's ass because they go need to turn it up to beat it. ellisnasty.com, first link in the description below. Double entry, go and get your entries. We also have our swag boxes up there, and the swag boxes are double entry for the whole giveaway. So now it's 4 times entries for the swag boxes. We got a bunch of different goodies and stuff up there. If you guys don't like the little merch plug at the start of the videos, I'm here to tell you that we don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
It only takes a minute. Enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We are talking about the Pro Mod.
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
All right, guys, Pro Mod Nasty in the house. For those of you guys that don't know what this is our 57 Chevy Pro Mod Hemi blower, mechanical injection, Linko CS2, loud ass truck. All right, this thing is pretty sweet, but it's not sweet enough. So we're gonna make it even sweeter. So before we really get into this video, you guys have heard me talk about, hey, we're gonna get a new blower and put it on there. We're gonna sell some parts off of it, which are still for sale. I got a couple people interested in the rear end. I was supposed to measure it, but we've been busy in the shop, haven't had time to do it. So we're gonna switch the rear end up. We're gonna put it on small tires, which some people are like, but it's gonna be cool because if you guys know any big screw blown car on, did I just give it away? We got a screw blower coming. Gave it away. Any screw blown car on small tires is badass. So this thing right here is a root style blower, Littlefield 1471. It's got a nice big carbon fiber hat. So let's just get a measurement real quick from ground to blower hat. This blower, I mean, it's a pretty good blower. It's good for what? How much horsepower is it good for?
This is a standard helix, so, you know, maybe 1800. You know, it's really twisting it. The problem with the root style blowers, they generate a lot of heat and they take a lot of power. So, you know, it might move the same air, but if you gotta, you know, use 600 horsepower to make the same horsepower a screw would make at 150, it's just parasitic loss.
So what are we at here?
51 inches.
51 inches, that's from the ground, okay? We have a new blower on the way, which we've talked about. For some of you guys that are big in the Pro Mod, Hemi blower stuff, you guys will know the Whipples are badass. They were actually outlawed. You can't run them in really anything other than like outlaw style racing, small tire racing, no time racing. If you try to run any like Pro Mod association with the Whipple on there, no chance. It's not SFI certified. The Whipple was actually designed to be like an air pump, and that's exactly what it does for these motors. So Matt, you know a little bit more about the Whipples?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's made in Sweden. They use some on heavy equipment. It's pretty much like anything. A lot of turbos designed for heavy equipment. You know, we repurposed them. Same thing with the Whipple. Cost-wise, like it's very comparable to a PSI C rotor. You know, maybe in between a C and a D rotor, if you guys know anything. But it's substantially cheaper. A little bit harder to find.
Very hard to find.
Yeah,
like extremely. We found the diamond in the goat's ass.
Yep. So got hooked up with a guy. Really super guy. He's getting our Whipple all cleaned up. It did come from Sweden. But yeah, we're going to get it on here. So the PSI C&D rotor uses a different lower, and a bunch of the stuff don't work. You got to get a different hat. The Whipple will go where a Roots style like 1471, 1671, all those would bolt in. So this is going to be a semi-direct bolt on, but
the one thing is, it's more wumbo.
yeah,
It's got more size. From the top of the blower, compared to the Whipple, it's about 11.5 inches taller. So if we go 11.5 inches up from here, right, because we're going to run the same badass blower hat.
Basically as tall as John.
This thing can go on roller coasters. Hell, it can go on roller coasters now. It's all taller than 48 inches.
Yeah.
That's how high. That is how high. It's literally going to be like, dude, insane. Insane. So we got this, like Matt said, the cost of a PSI C rotor, they're going up right now, used, fresh, for like 30 grand.
and it's not like, well, I guess I need a C rotor. I'm gonna buy it. It's like they're posted up and they're gone.
Like, they're not something that just like hangs. It's not like a turbo that you see on Turbo Bolt. Like, we're in these groups now that are specific to pro mods, Hemi, stuff like that. Blower goes up, blower sold. So Matt actually contacted the gentleman that sells these Whipples. He doesn't have any. He's like, actually, I got one coming in. He's like, hey, this is like the nicest one I've seen. So we're very excited to get it. If you guys follow the channel, you guys know John Gorey Meth Head. He's got that second gen Camaro with the big blower sticking out. That's a Whipple. It's a Whipple 980R.
Yes.
980R. Not the A, the R. So it's got no built-in hat, which is why we get to run this badass blower hat. So it's going to be insane. Horsepower wise, we're going from like a 1700 horsepower jump to like a 3500 horsepower. So it's a whole, I mean, that's like going from a 76 millimeter cast wheel turbo to a 107. You're literally going from some little shit, which this isn't really little shit, but in the scheme of pro mods, it's really not that badass, to something that's highly sought after, badass.
Yeah, and we're doing some updates too. Like, I see a lot of people, we talked about the MSD 600 and they said leave the mag on it. The mag is not a bad ignition system, not knocking the mag, but
for what we're trying to do, our application,
it's better. You know, sometimes we're not racing on killer tracks. With the mag, you know, you can only take so much time out before you start getting into a crossfire where it tries to fire on the rear cylinder. If that happens, you're gonna have a bad day.
Big old window in the block.
Yeah, so with the MSD 600, we can pull the timing down to 0 degrees, you know, sub-0 degrees. You know, we're not going to have any issues there. It arguably has more spark energy. There's just a lot of advantages to the MSD 600. I mean, we're 21st century. A lot of the fast guys run it.
21st century. Hell, we're almost in the 22nd century at this point.
Well, we will be in the 22nd century of this. So get the Holley on there. Get the data, shock travel, help us tune the chassis, VPS. You know, that way they don't want to go out there and power wheelie or anything, and just get as much data as you can. The more data you have, the more, you know, things you can figure out. We're going to put EGTs on it. What else are we going to do? The mechanical injection, we're going to leave it.
Mechanical injection. We're going to allow the Holley to do like a bunch of really cool stuff in there, just kind of like all the other cars. Try to make it, I mean, this is obviously different than a lot of the other ones with the mechanical injection, but use the Holley to the full potential in there. We're going to use the Holley instead of using a race pack because the data log's better, we're more familiar with it, and we can have it do stuff like if we wanted transmission control, if you want to have it engage a line lock, like you can have it, there's so many things you could do with it.
It's really, you know, limitless. So we'll do that and it'll be better. Mechanical injection, you know, I would prefer EFI, but we can do it mechanical injection. You just have to do lean outs, which basically bypass fuel. So here's your barrel valve. So it'll, as this is going up, it's allowing fuel to bypass. Whenever you do that, less fuel bypasses, giving more fuel to the injection system.
Plus, it's just badass. This is just like, so it's Chris, how badass is this thing? 1 to 10.
With or without the Whipple?
Well, without it, how badass is it?
Badass.
With the Whipple, how badass is it going to be?
Might get rid of John.
Damn. I look
Won't
good.
need him no more.
I look good in there though, don't I? And they're pulling levers and shit and hitting buttons and doing this.
I don't know how many YouTube videos you watched to know how to do that.
No,
it was 1 5-minute instructional with Scott.
Yeah, and I almost wrecked it into my truck here, and that really kind of like let me know like
It's real.
It's real. Yeah.
Also, my favorite part with the Whipple is we get a new starter drive.
Yeah. In the car when you sit in there, the roof's so low I can't see but like here, and I see Matt trying to start this thing, and he clicks it, and it's like shaking the shit out of him. It's like turning his arms. This thing here is not the best, but I think a few tasteful upgrades. We got this car on an absolutely smoking deal, and just kind of like what we do here at Ellis Nasty. As you can see, we can build cars from scratch, but they take way too long and they're way too expensive. You can go out here and buy something that needs a little bit of love. We put our little twist on there, make them a little bit faster, which is like our specialty. Really make them efficient. Go out there, go fast, win, have some fun, make some badass videos. And
I knew we were doing this video today.
yeah, Alky Diggers.
Got my
Big
Alky
mechanical injection guy.
Yeah.
Big, you know, sell me an Enderley 110.
Yeah, send, you know, if you guys want to send us some
A Waterman dual spur gear.
yeah, some electric lean outs, 3 of them.
We'll take them, Alky Diggers. Get
Yeah,
off your
'cause
ass and hit
John
me in
don't
the
have
email.
the pockets to change oil in this
Budget
thing.
cuts lately. I mean, look, you can see we had to use this old ass weed eater to cut the grass here. Barely cut it. It was like a weed chewer, not a weed eater. So, all right, that's gonna wrap today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. What's that?
Missed a couple spots.
Yeah, I did. We ran out of string. Budget cuts. I don't know what to tell you. So, thank you guys for watching. Go down to ellisnasty.com, pick up some merchandise. We got some Pro Mod Nasty merchandise. We got a shirt up there that's got this car in it. It says belts are made for whipping ass, because that's what they're made for. And go down there, get it in the description below, get entered to win the Trailblazer. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.